What happens when a global energy collapse is avoided by a 10-point document signed minutes before a midnight strike? On the evening of April 7th, 2026, as the world braced for the expiration of the 8 p.m. Eastern Time deadline, the narrative shifted from total kinetic escalation to a high-stakes diplomatic exit. This is the Hormuz Protocol, a 10-point ceasefire proposal submitted by Tehran that has successfully paused U.S. and Israeli strikes for a 2-week cooling-off period. But beneath the promise of peace lies a radical new blueprint for the Middle East that could fundamentally alter the world's most important energy corridor. Welcome to at World Strategy Lab. In this strategic briefing, we analyze the 10-point plan that has effectively frozen the U.S. Israel war on Iran. The protocol is not a surrender, it is a proposal for a new regional order. The most critical clause is the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. But it comes with a revolutionary condition: the implementation of a transit fee. Reports indicate Iran is demanding a $2 million levy per commercial vessel passing through the Strait fee to be split between Tehran and Oman to fund regional reconstruction. This move would transform the Strait from a global commons into a privatized revenue stream, effectively turning the world's energy supply into a permanent source of Iranian income. Strategy becomes a negotiation. The protocol extends far beyond maritime rules. It includes a regional access clause, demanding an immediate cessation of all Israeli operations, not just against Iran, but against Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Houthi movement in Yemen. This is a systemic attempt to secure the axis of resistance under a single diplomatic shield. Furthermore, the plan includes a nuclear sovereignty provision, requiring the U.S. to accept current enrichment levels as a prerequisite for the permanent reopening of the energy corridor. By linking the flow of oil to the acceptance of its nuclear program, Tehran is practicing chokepoint diplomacy. They are betting that the global economy, currently reeling from $140 per barrel oil, will pressure Washington to accept terms that were previously non-negotiable. The structural reality is clear. The Hormuz Protocol is a high-stakes stress test for the Trump administration. By accepting the 10-point plan as a workable basis, the U.S. has traded kinetic intensity for diplomatic ambiguity. The next 14 days will determine if this is a genuine path to stability or a tactical pause for both sides to regroup. In grand strategy, the most effective weapon is a deal your enemy cannot afford to refuse. As the first ships prepare to move, the world is finding out that the price of reopening the Strait may be a total realignment of Middle Eastern power.